Hi students, today we are going to solve from two questions, basic mathematics, and we will be going through one of the examinations actually from Zanzibar. It is national exam, actually from two national exam 2016. And here the exam, dear students. So as I said, this is Zanzibar Examination Council from 3 entrance exam, that is from 2 national exam actually. And by that time, students were supposed to answer questions from 2 sections, section A and B. So they were supposed to answer all questions in section A and any 4 questions in section B. Well, students were supposed to write their answers in their space, provided, and they were supposed also to write the examination number on each page. So without wasting time, we are going to start solving the questions. So write 624.3278 correct to 5 significant figures. So we're going to check here. For example, here, how many significant figures do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we focus only on 5 significant figures. So what you're going to do, this is going to be actually, it will be 624.33. Why 33? Because the next number is greater than 5. So we have to add 1, is going to be 624.33. 3 decimal places. Normally this number has 4 decimal places, but we are going to approximate it actually to 3 decimal places. So the number now will be 624.328. 624.228, dear students. Oh, I'm sorry, 3.328. So as you can see, we have 3 decimal places. Why 8? Because the next number just after 7 is greater than 5, so we have to add 1, dear students. We go to 1b, express 1.860 as an improper fraction in simplest form. You know that improper fraction, it is somehow actually, yeah, when the denominator, is less than numerator. And for our case, so 1.86 will be 1.860 over 100. You're going to simplify. When you simplify here, dear students, by 2, let us check. By 2, it will be 9. 3 by 2 will be 50. And that is our last improper fraction, dear students. We go to question number 2. Evaluate without using mathematical table. So we are going to use laws of logarithm. One of the laws, you remember, when you have any log x, this is log x power n. When you have log x plus log y, this is log x times y. When you have log x minus log y, this is log x over y, and so forth. So by using these laws, we are going to evaluate the question, dear students. And here we go now. So this is going to be log 3 square plus log 36 minus log 9. So now this will be log 3 square times 36 divided by 9 When you divide by 9, you get 4. 4 times 9, 36. So we get actually log of 9 times 4. Eventually, this is log 36, dear students. We continue, simplify. So this is exponents question. Simplify, and we are going to combine like terms. So you're going to take, this is 6 times 2 over 3 times xc power negative 4 plus 3 minus negative 3. So this is equal to, when you simplify here, by 3, 1, by 3, 2. So you have 4 times xc power negative 4 plus 3 plus 3. You get 4 times xc power positive 2. So eventually the answer is going to be 4x squared, dear students. The next one, we are supposed to rationalize the denominator. So this one we are going to multiply. We're going to multiply this by square root of 5 minus the square root of 2 over square root of 5 minus square root of 2. And by using difference of two squares, the denominator part, you know that a square minus b square, it is a plus b, a minus b. So having square root of 5 plus square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 5 minus square root of 2, this is square root of 5 square minus square root of 2 square. It is 5 minus 2 equals to 3. So now we have numerator, it is root 3 being multiplied by root 5 minus root 2 plus root 2 being multiplied by root 5 minus root 2 over 3, dear students. When you simplify further, now you're going to get a square root of 15 minus square root of 6 plus square root of 10 minus square root of 4, which is 2. You divide by 3. And this one here can be our final answer, dear students. We continue. So for x, so we're going to say square root of 3 power x plus 2 equals to 8 minus 17. So you have 3 power x plus 2 over 2 equals to 8 minus 17, you get negative 9. Eight minus 17, you get negative 9. Okay. So getting negative 9, you can see that actually this is a bit problematic equation. And we cannot solve this one here. There is a problem here, and the problem is there is a logical problem. 3 power x plus 2 over 2, has to be a number which is always positive. So this is supposed to be positive, and because it is negative, you see that there is problem. Actually, there is logical problem, dear students. We continue with the next equation. Make x as the subject of the formula. So from this one, we are going to say this is equal to square root of x squared minus n over m equals to a squared over b times a. You simplify further, you're going to say this is equal to square root of, it implies that the square root of x squared minus n over m equals to a over b. Introduce square both sides. So we are going to square here, and you're going to square there. What we get, you get x squared minus n over m equals to a square over b square. Now the next step, cross multiplication. When you cross multiplication, you have x square minus n times b square equals to m a square. You divide by b square, you're going to say that actually x square minus n equals to a square over b square. So x squared, dear students, will be n plus ma square over b. So xc now will be plus or minus square root of n plus ma square over b. Yeah, so that is the last answer. We go to 4b. Given x equals to 4.5 times 10 to the power negative 7, z 7.2 times 10 to the power 5, find y in standard form. Find y in standard form from z equals to xy. So we know that y, dear students, will be z over xc. We are given z is 7.2 times 10 to the power 5 divided by 4.5 times 10 to the power negative 7. So we're going to simplify. When you simplify that, you have 7.2 divided by 4.5, you get to 1.6 times 10 to the power 5 minus negative 7. So it is 1.6 times 10 to the power 12, dear students. And the answer is already in standard form. The price of 1 kilogram of sugar is 1,500, while the price of 1 kilogram beans is 1,600. A person buy X kg of sugar and Y kg of beans. Express this expression in algebraic expression. So because we were given here that actually you have the price per kg, the price per kg. So now you're going to say that actually the price is going to be 1,500 times XC plus 1,600 times Y. So that is the price, and it is actually in T shillings. Not in T shilling, but it is in shillings, dear students. From the given price above, a person buys 3 kg of sugar and 2 kg of beans. What is the total price of money should be the person pay? So the price now will be 1,500 times 3 plus 1,600 times 2. So the price will be 4,500 plus 3,200. When you take addition of these two, you have 0, 0, 5 plus 2, 7, 4 plus 3, you get 7. It is 7,700, dear students. The next one, simplify. So again, to simplify here, now we're going to open the bracket. So the important part for this kind of questions, of course, you can observe the board muscle rules. So we're going to start with some bracket inside. So I'm going to say it is x minus. Okay, now in the bracket inside it is 5 minus 2x plus minus 6, because we open the bracket, minus 10 again. Okay, minus 10 again. It will be x minus, actually minus 5. So minus negative 2x will be plus 2x. 5 minus 6, negative 1, negative 1 times negative 1 will be positive 1 minus 10. So it will be x plus 2x, you get 3x 3x minus 9, dear students. The next one, solve for xc. So we're going to solve for x here. So we're going to say that actually 16 minus, we open the bracket, it will be 4x minus 6 equals to x minus 11. Collect like terms, so you have 16 minus 6 plus 11 equals to x plus 4x. 16 minus 6, you get 10. 10 plus 11, you get 21 equals to 5x. So x will be 21 over 5. You get 4.2, dear students. The next one, with the right-angled triangle ABC in the diagram below has sides of length. You have 4x, you have 4x, you have 3, and you have 5. So as we have seen, we have 4x, 3, and 5. Find the value of x. So how do we find the value of x, dear students? So the value of x here, you're going to use Pythagoras theorem, and you're going to say that for x square plus 3 square equals to 5 square. You have 16x square equals to 25 minus 3 square. So 16x square is backside 25 minus 9, you get 16. So x square will be equal to 1. And because we're expecting the value to be positive, so x, dear students, will be 1. So the value of x is 1. Calculate the area of triangle ABC. So to calculate the area of the triangle ABC, we know that the area is a half base times height. So we're going to say that area will be a half times the base, which is 3 centimeter times 4 centimeter. And the area, dear students, will be 60 centimeters square. We continue. An observer on the top of a cliff 25 meters above the sea level views a boat on the sea at angle of depression of 75 degrees. How far is the boat from the foot of the cliff? So we have a cliff. We're going to draw a cliff, dear students. So this is our cliff, okay? And this is our view line. So the viewer is now, actually the cliff is 25 meters. And the angle of depression now is 75 degrees. How far is the boat from the foot? So this is the boat here, dear students. And we're supposed to find this distance here from the boat to the foot of the cliff. So because these two lines are parallel, this angle here is going to be also 75 degrees. So we're going to say that tan, when I say that tan 75 degree is equal to 25 over XC. So XC will be 75. Oh, I'm sorry. X will be 25. Will be 25 meter divided by tan 75. And when you divide there, when you divide 25 divided by tan 75, you get 60.70 meters. So the distance is going to be 6.7 meters, dear students. We go to next question. Without using table, simplify. Okay. So sin 30 here is a half times cos 30, it is root 3 over 2 divided by tan 30, root 3 over 3. When you simplify, root 3 goes with this one, and now you have 1 over 4 times 3 over 1. Eventually you get 3 over 4, yes, students. We go to next question. Find the distance between point A and B. So distance, we know that distance is square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So now you're going to plug the values. So you're going to say that this is equal to 5 minus 2 square plus 3 minus 7 3 minus 7 square. And this is going to be, now that we have under root, of course, it will be 3 square plus 4 square. So it is square root of 16 for the second case plus 3 square here, it is 9. You get actually, it is square root of 25. You get 5 units. So the distance required here, dear students, the distance required, distance D, is 5 units. The next one, the gradient of a line joining 2, 1 and k, 3 is 4. Find the value of k. So we know that the gradient is change in y over change in x. For our case now, we're going to say gradient equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It implies that 4 equals to y2 3 minus 1 over k minus 2. continue. So this is going to be actually 4 equals to 2 over k minus 2. It implies that you have 4k minus 8 equals to 2. 4k equals to 10. K will be 10 over 4. K is going to be actually 5 over 2, dear students. We go to section B. Going to section B, the frequency table below gives the mark obtained in the examination from 200 candidates. Write out an extra row for cumulative frequency. So you can construct the extra row for cumulative frequency. You can do it here. So that is the extra row for cumulative frequency. So here you have 7 cumulative frequency. You have 7 plus 25, 24, 31. 31 plus 81, you get 114, 114. 114 plus 52, you get actually 166, then 200. Write out an extra row for the cumulative frequency. We are done with that. Draw a cumulative frequency curve on the graph paper. So you know that the curve is going to be the graph. So you have the upper lower limit, and in the other side you're going to have cumulative frequency, dear students. And yeah, because of time, we're not going to do that, dear students. So we are going to end up at this point. Next session, we're going to continue with other questions in section B, starting with the questions we have solved already. Hopefully, this discussion gave you an idea of how you can do more revisions, in Form 2 mathematics. Thank you, and I wish you all the best.